Alright, going on YouTube. Like I said, I've been making a little series about college, I guess, and the benefits and all that great stuff. Is it worth it? And blah 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 blah. Anyway, I put up together a list of sequential steps. This video is out for the college seniors or someone who's graduated and they're thinking about going to community college or regular college. And how do they choose a college? How do they choose a major? What's the process? And all that good stuff. So I'm going to start off by saying this. The very, very first thing I'm going to say to a lot of you parents aren't going to like me for saying what I have to say right now. And that is, nothing's wrong with community college. I think community college is the best thing in the world. I said it. Go to community college first. I'm telling you. Go to community college first. Save the money. Especially if you have no clue what you want to do. Go to community college first. Trust me. You're not missing out on a damn thing going by going to university. Yeah, it looks pretty on the outside, but all the classrooms look like crap on the inside anyway. And you're only there for a few minutes a day, so... Anyway, just go to community college. Save yourself the money. But, here we go. Number one, how to choose... So this list is... How to choose a major in a university, should I minor, blah blah blah. 1. Know what you're interested in. Helps a lot. Are you interested in drawing? What do you like? Do you like sports? Do you like health? Do you like math? Do you like science? Do you like English? Get a good solid list of what your interests are. Alright, so that's step 1. Step 2. Once you have your interests, look up careers that kind of meet those interests. In other words, look up a career where you kind of be like, that require, if you're like a math person, look up careers that require you to do math on a daily basis. Or occasionally, something that is always working your mind. If you're an artistic person, look up careers that, artistic people kind of do. But I'm going to say, also look outside the box. I was kind of closed-minded when I was looking through things, and I see a lot of people look at through typical things, like people have this idea that success is getting an office job, working in an office, being a manager, working to be a manager, meeting deadlines, and I don't know, maybe that is your real goal in life. I'm going to say the average human being is not meant to work in a cubicle or an office-like setting the majority of your life. I mean, the world's too big to really be spending your lifetime in an office. But if that's what you want, go ahead. So anyway, now you have a list of careers that meet your interests. Now lower that list of careers into a top 5 list, meaning what careers do you really see yourself being happy with for at least 5 years? So you can see yourself going to work every day and being excited to go to work every day for about 5-10 years. I'm picking out your top 5. Now, look at what it takes to get those top 5 jobs. You might find that you don't even need to go to college to get that type of job. Your number 1 job on that list could be electrician, where you would, or any job that requires trade school, like mechanic or something. Plumber, I don't know, pipe fitter, cross guard, bus driver, It's whatever makes you personally happy. So, alright, type of careers you want, you have a top 5 list, you know what it takes to get those jobs. Alright, so if you know what it takes to get those jobs, you should know what type of majors you should be looking at. You should be able to see that most of these jobs require an administration type of major or an engineering type of major. So now you have to look at those majors, analyze those majors, and be like, okay, what majors do you guys see myself actually enjoying studying while in college? So now you have a top 5 list of majors that you would like to study. Go ahead and try to boil that down. So by researching, what that major entails, don't just be like, I'm going to be a communications major because this job says you need to have a degree in communications. Actually look at some university websites and be like, what's the 4-year plan for a comms major? And then you can take a look at the classes that you're going to have to take. And you can take a look at it and be like, do I really want to take all these classes? I mean, for example, I used to think that I want to be a doctor one day. And then I took my first biology class in high school, and I was like, never again will I take biology. And I was like, you know what, I can push through it. I can go to college. I might give this doctor thing a shot. And I looked at the pre-med school requirements, and I was like, not too bad. And then I saw some more requirements. And I was like, no, not happening. I think the number one reason why I say go to community college first is because you really don't know, you really honestly don't know what subject you're interested in coming from high school. In high school, you probably just had a bad English teacher, a bad math teacher, bad math teachers. And, you know, you just hate math or English or science because you had a bad teacher. But you wouldn't know that until you took an actual college course. Or you could be awesome at a subject in high school. You could be great at math in high school and be like, you know, I'm going to be a mathematician. But wait until you get to college and you have to take a college course in math. That will be your indicator in telling you, is this path for you? So for me, I thought, like I said, I wanted to be a doctor until I took my first chemistry class in high school. And I said, no way, I'll never do this again. And now I'm in physics too, and I'm happy it's my last physics class, thank God. And I don't think I would ever take another physics class again for the rest of my life. So that's really your indicator. A lot of people say, oh, I want to be a psych major. We'll get into that later. Anyway, so now you have your major. You know what major you're interested in this major. You're looking at the class lists or the course list, and you're like, you know what, I like this course list. I can see myself taking these classes and enjoying them, or somewhat enjoying them for the most part. Now you gotta look at how long is it going to take to obtain this degree. All right. So now you have a set major. You know what you want to major in. Now is the time to start looking at colleges. Start looking at what colleges offer your major. And then when you start to look at your colleges, you need to set a budget, saying, I'm not going to spend over this amount of money, because if you realistically can't afford the school, even with federal loans, because I don't believe in getting anything above federal loans, then you just keep moving on. I mean, it's nice to dream. In other words, I wanted to go to USC. Would love to have gone to USC, but paying $40,000 plus a year to go there is just not realistic. So I just had to move on. I had to settle. Even for grad school, I would love to go to USC, but paying for it, I don't think it's realistic. I'd rather stay in Chicago. We have good schools here. So anyway, now you gotta start looking at schools. You know what schools you can afford. You have a budget. Then you start looking at the admissions prices. And now you should start looking at, well, what did I write? You should start reviewing the major in that school. So you have your major, you're looking at a particular school, you should see how that school is ranked with that major. Is that school accredited? That's a big thing. Look at the students, read student reviews about that major. Do they enjoy their major? There's plenty of websites like studentreviews.com, collegeprowler.com. They'll give you student reviews on a major. So now you're looking at the reviews. The reviews look pretty good. Now you should be looking at how the school ties with industry. Meaning, does the school really help set their students up for success when it's time to, when they graduate? How many students actually get a job in their field and that they're liking it? For example, I know at our career fair, I know it's a long ass video, but I think it's important. I'm almost done. Bear with me. At our career fair at our school, at my school in Northern Illinois University, industry really was only looking for engineers, accountants, and some marketing majors. Other than that, they really weren't looking for anybody else. And honestly, they were only looking for upperclassmen and grad students. They weren't really looking for anyone else. So That's something that you really need to look at. But that doesn't mean that you have to, be hired from a recruiter from your school. You can go out on your own and start applying for internships on your own. So now you can see that there are companies that are usually that hire students from your school. These are decent name companies. The school has decent internships, turnouts. Now you can finally visit the campus that, you got your major, you got your college now, the reviews are great. Visit the campus and see, do you see yourself staying there for the next 4 to 6 years? And if the answer is yes, you finally have a college and major. Now let me go ahead and wrap it up because it's been 11 minutes. This isn't an easy process, and there's no rush. You don't have to go, for you seniors, you don't have to go to college the next fall, 2013. If you're not sure about what you want to do, like I said, go to community college, take your gen eds. This is going to save you a lot of money and time. There's no shame in it. Get a part-time job, get some work experience, because honestly, work experience is a lot greater than any education is going to give you. It just is. I'm sorry. This is your life. A lot of your parents are going to be like, you need to go to school, you need to go to school. You're going to college for you. You need to be an adult and be like, this is what I want, not because this is what grandma wants, not because this is what daddy wants. I mean, I know a lot of kids who don't have the guts to stand up to their parents and be like, hey, this isn't for me. I know a lot of seniors who were like psychology majors who wanted to go to med school because mommy and daddy said they should. Now they're seniors in college and they want to switch majors because it turns out they never really wanted to. They were just doing it to please their parents. So it's, learn to stand up to your parents, major in what you feel that you really want to do with your life. You don't need a guidance counselor to tell you what to do with your life. I know a lot of people, I'm sorry, I'm parched. A lot of people will say, will be asking like, oh, I'm not really sure what should I major in. And they're like, oh, just go talk to your guidance counselor. Let me tell you, guidance counselors don't work in your field, in the field that you might want to go into. My guidance counselor got his degree in sociology. He's got no clue what it takes to be an engineer. No offense to him, it's a matter of fact. They don't know. They don't know everything. All that they're going to tell you as much. They can't tell you anything that you can't already look up by yourself. You have all the resources that they have. So learn to read, make your own decisions, and best of luck to you.